I know it's dark in here, but before I can do this review, we need to talk Power Droid, of which I need to borrow this fella right here. Yank! I need to borrow you, buddy. Let's do it. Boom. Hello there. Only one Kenobi here. Only one. Let's talk Power Droid now. This is VC167 and episode 167 of the Vintage Collection QuickShot series. Now, I have to admit that I was a little bit not in the know with this character, because look at the card back. You see, that's what I remember of the Power Droid appearing on the Sandcrawler. You know, the there's loads of weird noises going on in that Sandcrawler. It's amazing. So I naturally always think of something looking like this. I got this loose in a job lot of loads of Homestead droids a while ago. Actually, I was quite lucky, all for 30 quid. I think I might have even just shown you a shot of it on my loose shelf. But so when this one came out, I mean, obviously I knew there was a Power Droid card in the 80s. Not that I ever had a Power Droid, so I've got no, memory or affinity with the Power Droid as a kid. Never had it. You either did or you didn't. But when I saw the figure, which you see spinning here, I thought, well, why have they done it like that? I mean, I know the one in the 80s looked like this. It was grey. In fact, I actually owned one, and I bought one loose on eBay about 2 or 3 years ago, and I think I sold it on. But obviously, in Kenner in the 80s would have done stuff, in their certain way or based on certain props and stuff. But again, when I think of Power Droids, I think of them looking like that for some reason, or sort of that kind of tone. I know it's darker there because it's under the lights of the Sandcrawler, I believe. But actually, I found out subsequently that the Power Droid actually exists on the Homestead, not the Sandcrawler. This figure is based on the Homestead Power Droid. So I didn't know that. Never knew that. So what I thought had happened was, I thought modern day Hasbro had made a figure, this one you see right now spinning, based on the original Kenner design, and the colour wasn't accurate. I'm trying to think of another example where the colour or something of a figure is not right. I mean, for example, Boba Fett, the way they designed the 80s Boba Fett is not accurate to how he looked in the film. He did not have green, well, he did have green armour. I suppose, there he is there. It's an interpretation, and it's the same shape, and it's more or less like him. And I remember when I was a kid loving my Boba Fett. It was him, but what I mean is that he's subsequently been changed and updated to be more screen accurate. Now, I thought Hasbro, modern Hasbro, had broken all the rules and decided to make a figure that was based on the original Kenner design. So it was like meeting us halfway. The colours of the Kenner, but the look of a more modern, Power Droid, what with the weathering as well. And you can see the brown weathering there. But I'm completely wrong. There was a droid that looked like this, and he was on the Homestead. And I've got an image there for you to see. Someone actually said in the comments when I opened this on Christmas Eve, they said, "Oh, you're wrong. This is the Sandcrawler or something, or but no, they're wrong. This is the Power. That might not be correct. That might not be the one pictured. That's the Sandcrawler one. But that is actually a prop that was used in the Homestead, and you can see him walking when Luke is talking to Aunt Beru, and that's it." But I know people rave about the Power Droid. They must have had them as kids and stuff, and I think they can go for a lot of money. I don't know how I ended up getting one second hand. I got a Power Droid and an R2 and an R5 for like next to nothing on eBay, and I sold them on for like massive profit, and they ticked and everything. Just one of those things. I was going through a period of buying Kenner 80s figures because I was recarding a few of them on restoration cardbacks. I know that's sacrilege to some people, but it was just a bit of fun. It was a hobby for a period of time in 2016. But he's a cool looking figure, man. But I didn't like him when they first announced him. I thought, I don't like all these gizmos and all these antennae. He looks like something in Doctor Who, like K9 or somebody. But it's actually, I love it now. I know that he actually existed like that. I thought Hasbro were just freestyling, but they're not. However, this guy here is pretty cool, and I actually thought they were going to do him on this card back, because what they have done in the modern vintage collection is gone with accuracy, and they have almost married together images of the past with figures of the new. For example, if we go to here, this was, for example, in the 80s, you got that card back, except it was mirrored. So it was the mirror image of that. But inside the card, you never got this guy, which was accurate. You see, this fella here is an external trooper, and he's an external trooper. What Hasbro did, modern Hasbro, was they gave you the equivalent of what you got in the 80s, the beige gilet guy, but they didn't put it on that card. They put it on this card, which is more accurate. You know what I'm saying? That's an internal trooper. And there were other examples as well. Mainly in the modern era, they've done things like just change the name of guys. Like, for example, Woof is now Woof as opposed to being called Klaatu. And now they have a separate card for Klaatu, so because they are two different people. Anyway, I hope you've understood what I have waffled on about for the last God knows how long. You know, it's just interesting. I'm a bit of a novice with these things. I shall hold my hand up and say I know diddly squat about the power droid, but I have at least learned that. About this guy, anyway, the grey guy is a Lars one already. Yeah, I'll take that blue one. No, not that one. Probably doesn't want another power droid either. He's got one. So there you are. I believe he's called the E9 power egg, or EG9 or something like that power droid, the grey guy. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed that video. Do stay tuned. I've got more coming up, more episodes. So if you are new around here, subscribe, of course, hit the like button and all of that blah-de-blah. But I'm nearly up to date with the vintage collection. We're up to real time, which I can't wait to get my desk cleared and get some other stuff out there. For now, this has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Thank you for watching. Out.